Oh my god! It's freezing! Yeah. So we just woke up to find some frost, light frost, on the car and on the glass here in Melbourne. So does that mean we're doomed? Does that mean that we're gonna not be able to have a fruit garden all year? Well, let's go and see what this deadly frost means to our garden here in Fruitopia. Well, looks like it means a lot of beautiful tropical flowers. Wow, wonder why the deadly frost didn't get to these guys. And mind you, we're only in April. We have frost all the way from April until October. That's half a year, guys. Half a year of frost. So how do these tropical flowers get a big smile on their face? All year. How does that work? These are 100% fully tropical flowers. Bougainvillea. And here we have subtropical white sapotes, ready to fall. These guys have been hanging on since last spring. That is, since last September. And we've already had a few. They just fall to the ground. There's literally 100 of them on his tree. But now early in the morning, the sun isn't favorable for the camera to catch them all. Look at that. They're the size of tennis balls. All right. And here we have a custard apple. Again, the lighting isn't optimal. Here's another one. Here's another one. And this is a young tree. It's only like 4 years old. Here's another one. And here's some more. Custard apples, growing in frosty Melbourne. And here's some more custard apples. I've got 5 of these trees, all fruiting. Not 1, 5. Different varieties. Every kind of tree comes in different varieties, like with oranges and apples. Well, so does this one. It's very close in taste, one with the other. But because these taste so good, we're gonna fill up the whole garden with them. And no one even knows what they are. Well, I didn't know what they were. All right, so white sapote, loving the frost. And there's another white sapote, fully covered with fruit. And this is actually the biggest tree out of all of them. Look at this one. And this one gets most people here in Melbourne. How can you grow bananas when it's so cold in winter? when everyone is freezing their butts off. Well, I've been doing it for almost 10 years. Not a problem. So, there you go. Tamarillos. These are subtropical too. I'm showing the tropical fruits today, not the apples and pears, which can grow even in the snow. These guys here will not survive 1 minute of below 5 Celsius. That is below 20 Fahrenheit. Forget it, they're gone. And yet, here they are, lapping up the frost, the cold, you name it. The things that Australians dread and think they can't grow tropical fruit. Here's another banana rack growing in the frost all year, by the way. This is not only April. These guys will hang on all winter. All through June, all through July, all through August here in Melbourne. Not a problem. And another banana rack. These are creamy and sweet. Ducais variety. Quality over quantity. Yummy. These are subtropical pomelo. Pomelo is like a grapefruit on steroids. Massive size fruit. Absolutely chock-a-block this year. This tree just gets better and better with time. Look at that. Look at that. And these guys not only don't mind winter, they peak out in winter. That's when they're ready. At the end of winter. At the very end of winter. We pick these around August, September. Look at that. You haven't seen anything like this. Look at that. This one's got a blush. Guavas, guy. Guavas. Thousands of them. And again, this tree, like the pomelo, is just getting better and better every year. This is the pink guava from Hawaii. It's loaded. Totally loaded. Hawaii, we love you. But we don't have to come over and visit you anymore because we have you in our garden. Right here, through this tree, with thousands of pink guavas, literally thousands. Every branch has got like 20, 30 guavas. Yeah, so does frost bother it? Does the cold bother it? I don't think so. Thank you very much, he says. See you in winter. These are already in winter too. Everyone's favorite. Aussies love their avocados, guys. Here we are. This is the largest avocado tree I have, even though it's only been in the ground for 3 years. The Hass. First time it's fruited. through 3 winters in the ground. All the trees I've shown you are grown in the ground, not in pots, where you can move them under the shelter or protect them from the cold. These are all naked, outdoors, in winter. Totally unprotected, except with a microclimate, which we spoke about in the previous video. Go and check it out. And here we have the lamb hass, the main hass's smaller brother. So this is a smaller tree, but with bigger fruit. And this one is absolutely loaded. Also in its infancy. This one's only been in the ground for 12 months. And it's got 20 fruit on it. Look at that. They're just coming out of nowhere. Packed. So, another one from the tropics that is doing fantastic here in Melbourne's frosty and cool climate. Alright guys, there's a lot more out there, but you get the gist. I covered mostly those that were on point, and there's many other trees like figs, which we have over there behind this orange tree. Look at the orange tree. This is not a tropical tree, but it's impossible to grow in places where the temperature drops below -5. It's only 10 years old, and it's 3.5 meters tall. I planted this from a little stick back in 2009, 2010, and every year thousands of oranges, not hundreds, thousands. One tree. All right, so that's it. We hope you enjoyed the tour / can frost affect Melbourne's tropical trees. Well, one last look. That's the ice cream bean tree. It's got hundreds of beans on it. Hundreds. It's 5 meters tall. It's going to reach that pine tree someday that the neighbor has. See you later, guys.